Hey everyone, I've got so many updates to share with you in this video. So let's get started because there's some adorableness coming your way. We have been having some really hot days here in Florida, and I haven't been out in my garden near as much as I like to be, nor has Ringo and Ray. They just came out with me now, but I doubt they'll stay long. I'm really starting to long for temperatures in the 80s. Okay, you ready for our first fun update? It's right there, the snow square stem. I keep trimming it because it kept getting so tall, which it is tall again, but it also keeps getting wider. Look at how wide it is. Now, I will share that I recently trimmed the side of it up so that I could still walk through this little pathway here. But that is just something. Let me go on the other side and let you see just how big it is. Here's how wide it is down this side. And then walking around back here. And another thing about it is it's not blooming, and that's probably because I keep chopping it back. Look at it from here. Look at how much it's reaching over into the walkway. I love it though. I absolutely love it, but when you think of snow square stem, at least me, from my history of having it in my garden, this is not what I picture, but I love it. The Atalas are closing in my garden and from the lepidarium. I've released 5 or 6 from the lepidarium, and I caught film of one that was in my garden. It's so exciting. How fabulous. So hopefully we'll get more eggs on the coontie. I don't want to say they're here for good quite yet, but this is my first round of them that actually lived in my garden, laid eggs on the coontie in my garden, and eclosed in my garden. So it's a very good sign. This is an Atala butterfly. Its host plant is coontie, and these guys almost went extinct down in South Florida, and they are just making a grand return, and I am so happy to have them in my garden. Oh my goodness, now there's something I haven't seen for a long time. Look, it's an eastern tiger swallowtail. Oh my goodness. Hello. Hello, you. Oh, we're gonna have to get pictures of that one. It's spectacular. We're just going to stand here and watch it for a minute because I do want to go look at where those Atala chrysalides are on the coontie. What? It'd be good if I pay attention and keep them on screen. Him or her. I don't know. It's got some blue, but something, I don't know. Something tells me it's a man. Oh, look at that little, did you see that little zebra longwing going at? All right, now it's up there. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's beautiful. Where'd you go? Don't leave. Stay in my garden. All right, I'm gonna go try and get some pictures of it if it'll come down out of the sweet almond tree. Okay, let's go back, and I didn't even go get pictures. I want to come here because I'll forget. You know how I do that. I'll forget, and I don't want to forget because I want to see. Oh, yes, look, they're all empty. Yay! Oh, look, there's another empty one. There's another empty one down there. So I should be seeing more. Oh, there's another empty one down there. Oh, this is fabulous. Oh, look, there's two more empty ones over there. I don't even remember seeing all of those when we were in here last time. Oh my gosh, I love it. Just saw another one. Oh, there it is right there. I just saw it flutter down from the wild lime tree. You see it sitting there on the leaf of that pentas? I was just walking up to check my other coontie, and I wanted to show you my Orangium. Remember the one I moved back here that's got like more white blooms? Well, there's one back there that's kind of more blue, but then up here, see if I can pull it down without hurting it. Look how blue this one is. Can you see how? I need better lighting over this way. Here we go. Can you see how it's more blue? It's so pretty. And it's on the same plant, so who knows now? They do white and bluish flowers. We'll just go with that. All right, so I'm here in my Florida native wildflower garden, and I'm just looking over my coontie here because remember I had a lot of, well, a decent number of caterpillars on it. So I just thought maybe I'd scope out the general area and see if I see any little signs of butterflies. Hey, I'm happy to say that my ironweed is putting on another show of flowers. Yay. Thank you, because I love it. One time was not enough. We need all of the flowers we can get off of this beautiful plant. I just spotted another Atala over here. It's just sitting back there in my wild indigo. Well, it's actually on a passiflora incense that's growing into my wild indigo. But that's another one. Oh my goodness, I love it. I want them flying everywhere, just all over, everywhere. I'm still over here looking, and look what I found. There are two that are getting ready to pupate down here, so there will be more coming. Look at this gorgeous Gulf fritillary right here with me. I'm sitting down here digging around in the coontie, and I look up, and there it was. I found two more crystallides, but they're like down low. I don't want to disturb them trying to get the camera down in there, but there's more. Another thing I want to share is that the monarchs have been eating all of my swamp milkweed, and they've eaten through all those twine vine cuttings. Like, these two are out in my garden, and there's very little milkweed left on my Asclepias incarnata. But you know what has grown back? That milkweed we do not speak of. And I just picked 2 pots of it up out from the covered area where it stays protected and safe and doesn't have any butterflies land on it, so it's free of spores. And I'm going to take these two guys in, so because clearly this is not going to be enough milkweed out here for them. Aren't they adorable? He says, where'd it go? Look at all these fresh green leaves. So here you go. Mm-hmm. And here's some for you. We're just going to take our time climbing onto the plant. There we go. And I have so many pots of this. It's all growing back so well. I love it. Look how cute this little one is here. Pure adorableness right there. There it is. Next, the Polydamas swallowtail. Butterflies and caterpillars have successfully, well, the caterpillars, eaten all of the pipevine in my garden. There's maybe a couple half-eaten leaves left and sticks and stems. I had taken some in and it was to the point where I was completely out. I have a few plants growing in there, but it wasn't going to be enough for them. So I called my friend and I said, please pull into my driveway on your way home from work. She's one of my teacher friends because they're back in school now and I'm retired. I said, I will run to your car. You don't even have to get out. I will run out to your car and I will bring you a little container full of pipevine and Polydamas swallowtail caterpillars. I gave her all of them, but I had two that were really close to pupating. I knew I had enough pipevine for them. And then I found one precious little baby out in my garden. It was on the very tip of a stem. There were no leaves in sight. And so I took that little baby in. So let me go show you those cuties. I only have 3. And there can't be any more in my garden because there's literally no pipevine leaves. There are plants that are going to grow back. And I have the potted ones out under those covered things with, that other milkweed. hmm It's crazy. Look at this adorable chunky, chunky, chunky Polydamas swallowtail caterpillar. Happily hanging on a stem of pipevine, munching away. And then up here over the top is another one. Oh my goodness, I love these guys. And I cannot tell you how sad it is. He's given us his osmeterium. I am to say that I'm not going to have any more for a little while. But I do have this little one. This is the little one I found out in the garden. He was sitting on the end of a stem, kind of like he is now. He's probably up here now because he's getting ready to molt. But he's going to have plenty of food to eat. And oh my gosh. So I am truly, truly going to miss having these guys, but my garden needs time for that pipe vine to regrow. And so that's so what needed to happen. And I am so grateful that I had a place to adopt out all those babies so that they can grow and thrive and become butterflies. Because my friend has tons of pipe vine and it's really growing up in the very top of her orchid tree. So, like, if I were to get pipe vine cuttings from her, she literally has to get out a ladder and go up into the tree and cut out a stem of the tree that the pipe vine is all intertwined around. So it's a lot easier for me to just give her the caterpillars, and she puts them on the lower stems. It's so cute. I went over and did it one time with her. And then they crawl right up to the top. So it's adorable. They're adorable. And let's get this pipe vine growing. Please. I did order, I think, 7 more plants from Joyful Butterfly, and they came in just in time. Let me tell you, all those other caterpillars I had, they would have gone through this. Like, it would have been eaten down, and my very, very small plant budget would have been out the window. So, because when they get eaten down all the way, they have a hard time growing back, which is why I've been moving on to cuttings. Anyway, so this I'm going to pot up in 1-gallon pots and kind of let it grow in here to get cuttings from, and let me get ahead of the game instead of always playing catch up. I also ordered a pack of their Aristolochia tomentosa seeds. I'm going to try starting. These are the Florida native seeds of, not Florida native seeds of pipe vine. Well, I guess they are. They're seeds for the Florida native pipe vine. Aristolochia tomentosa, Florida native pipe vine. I love that it does not say that they need cold stratification. I love it so much. Oh, wait. Oh, this is, I see that I read the bottom. Cold stratification may help with germination rate. Oh, maybe I'll cold stratify. There are only 20 seeds in there, so they must be very precious, because it was like $10 for 20 seeds. But my other little pipevine seedlings from the unknown pipevine that I'm sure is not a native are doing well. So, but they're slow. It's like, okay, let's go. But I'll take it. I'm just glad to have them. Remember the verbena seeds I was fussing about because they had to germinate in the dark? And it said like 2 to 3 weeks. Well, guess what? I have two tiny, tiny, tiny little seedlings. You see the little, I mean, they're tiny. There's one, and then there's that one. Already. I love it. This is the moss. Well, here's my little sign. Moss verbena. So that's pretty fabulous, because what was that, 8/12? Today's 8/18. Yes, I'm filming this and this video is going up tonight. 18. How many is that? That's like 8 minus 2 is 6. So 6 days. But these were here. Well, this one was here yesterday. This one just showed up today. I'll take it. And now, you guys, for the biggest, most important, unbelievable, most incredible last update. Are you ready for this? The hornworm is still alive. Would I say it's thriving? I don't know. I'm not going to be sure that little one's going to survive until it launches off of my hand as a moth, or as I deliver it to my garden as a moth. But he's still here and still eating milkweed. Let me go show you. So I've moved him out. He's been in here. This is his little incubator, his little ICU incubator. And I've been keeping him in here with cuttings of milkweed. And what I've done is I wrapped some paper towel around the stem, and I keep it wet so the milkweed cutting can stay fresh. And here we are. It's just incredible to me. If you would have seen how awful this guy looked when I filmed and told you I didn't think we were going to make it. I mean, I still don't think it looks great, but that has been here through the weekend. and it's eating. Like it started eating again. That blew my mind. It blew my mind. And I come out and I take all this out, and it's got lots of little frass in there I clean out. So, I mean, the body systems are working. So I've done a little hornworm research. And what I have come to find is, well, what I Googled was, do hornworm caterpillars play dead? Because that's what it seems like this little guy is doing. That's what he was doing when we just looked at him now. And yes, they do. And it said they could stay in their dead playing looking state for hours. No wonder. I thought he wasn't doing well. And second, they turn sickly and yellow when they're getting ready to pupate, which is what it looked like. So I had sickly yellow and playing dead. You can see how I would think we were on our last, well, they don't really have legs, our last feet. So it's doing fine. Even though it didn't look like it in the little video clip I got, but he was, you know, doing his little survival instinctive behavior. So I love it. And now I have a little something special for you guys. In my older videos, I used to take like video and photos of butterflies and put them at the end of the video with some music, and people loved it. And if you want to see that, join my channel membership for $4.99 a month. You can help me continue to keep these butterflies sustained with their host plants. Think of it as a gift or a tip like at a restaurant, or donation to my channel, but you get perks with it. Oh, the perks are good. So in the description, read it. You'll find out about it. But anyway, because I was able to do that because I had a subscription to Epidemic Sound, which is an app, and they have like tons of music on it, and you can use it copyright free when you have the subscription. So I re-upped my subscription just for you guys, and now you get to end this video with some photos and some video of butterflies that I have taken, like recent. This is all recent in my garden over the past, I'd say, week and a half, to some fun little music. And I hope you enjoy it, and tap the like button. Chat with me in the comments. Just put an emoji down there. Your favorite emoji. I don't know if y'all have noticed, but I use a lot of emojis when I respond to your comments. And I stick some weird little emojis in there, and I always think, I wonder if they're going to wonder why there's a T-Rex emoji in with all the flowers and butterfly caterpillar emojis. But none of you all ever say anything about it. But if you go back and look at some of the comments I've responded to, if I did a bunch of emojis, you'll see there might be an octopus emoji, because the little octopus emoji is cute. So what is your animal emoji? Let's go to the animals that you think is most adorable. It doesn't have to be a butterfly or a caterpillar. And just that one emoji, just stick it in there as a comment. I would love that. The YouTube algorithm would love that. And I'll see you in my next video. I hope you enjoy this little ending. Bye, everyone.